Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Joy from She Speaks Too. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. Now, how's everyone doing? Today's video is going to be a fun one. I asked you guys and you answered. In my community tab, I asked you guys to list things that Liberians should stop doing in 2025. Some of the answers were funny and some of them were serious. And then I added a couple of my own. So we're going to talk about things that Liberians should stop doing in 2025. And if you're easily offended, then maybe this is not the video for you. One thing that someone put is we should stop blaming everything and saying that it's witchcraft. And on the surface, that seems easy and it seems logical. Everything cannot be witchcraft. Everything cannot be the person was poisoned. Everything cannot be her friend that was jealous of her. They went out, they put something in her drink, she died. Everything cannot be witchcraft. Sometimes people do die of natural causes. Sometimes there's unexplained deaths or unexplained illnesses, even here in the US. And I know that logically that there are things that can happen to people, they can get sick, but me who's sitting out here right here, I believe witchcraft is real. It can happen. But me who's sitting out here, I say I'm scared of witchcraft. So it doesn't matter where you grew up, education level. I don't blame everything on witchcraft, but I do believe that it is very real. If you watch my video in October, I told you about how I got sick in Liberia. I'm a nurse, got sick in Liberia, urinary tract infection. And it was antibiotic resistant bacteria infection. So every antibiotic I tried, it was resistant to it. They would do the culture, which the culture will tell you which antibiotic to use. 1 minute it will be this one, 1 minute it will be that one. And I saw the lab results for myself. So even I, being a medical practitioner, after a couple of months of being sick, I started thinking about who wished me? Who wished me? So it is easier said than done. I started thinking about all the houses that I had eaten at that my mom told me don't go to everybody else and eat. I started thinking about maybe I walked away from my drink. I started thinking about maybe the people were jealous of me because I was so fine, I said, but who wished me? So even, like I said, it's easier said than done. Even with education, even with medical knowledge, at a certain point when I couldn't get well, it was a long, protracted illness, and which is possible anywhere. Even after I couldn't get well, I started thinking, people wish me, I'm a goner. So stop blaming everything on witchcraft. I do believe that it's real. Even the Bible talks about evil powers, dark powers. So I do believe that there are dark powers, and I know that there are people who are who practice that. But yes, stop blaming everything on witchcraft. Everything can be witchcraft. Some things are unexplained, and then some things maybe it was your time to die. If you get hit by a car, that's witchcraft also. I do know the lady who was standing on the side of the road, and a random pimpin was driving, and he hit her and killed her. She died. And the people said, I wish he didn't know her, she didn't know him. But they said when he was coming towards her, he was like, no. Like he couldn't control the car. And the witch were pushing him to hit the woman. So I don't know if that's true or not, but her family truly believed that. Another person died from a restaurant that I frequented. Her family members accused the restaurant owner of sacrificing her so her business can grow. Mind you, the girl had been working for this lady for many years and never had a problem, but a woman sacrificed this lady for her business to grow. Another one, a woman couldn't prosper. She went to the prophet, who's supposed to be a praying woman. Prophet woman told her that her own mom wishing her so she can prosper. Her mom who lives in the house, who loves her own mom. So yes, everything can be witchcraft. But even with all the knowledge that we know, sometimes, like I said, I even started thinking, I said, I hope nobody wish me. So that is the first one. This one, and if you do this one, stop it, man. This pre-birthday, my birthday is loading. Pre-birthday, all month long, every day we got to see that your pre-birthday, your birthday is loading. When will the birthday load? when did we start doing pre-birthday and birthday looting? My birthday is looting. Whole day, Facebook, Instagram, we gotta know that your birthday is looting to the point where we're telling you happy birthday. So no, that's my birthday in 20 days. Man, so when is the birthday loading? Where did we get this pre-birthday, the birthday is loading? I think we should stop that in 2025. When your birthday come post, but the pre-birthday, my pre-birthday is loading, is loading, is loading. Is it a phone? Is it battery charging? Is loading? Is it downloading information? Let's stop that. Please, mama, papa, I beg you. In 2025, no more pre-birthday, my birthday is loading. So another one of you guys said, stop expecting gifts. Stop. My Christmas is on you. My July 26th is on you. Stop just feeling that everyone should give you a gift. Do you have a gift for everyone? And then these people that do that, they have nothing to give anybody. They just want their birthday. My July 26th on you. My birthday is on you. Which leads me to what another subscriber put. He said, stop feeling so entitled in 2025. And this is a really, really good one. It's a hard truth that some people have more than others. And it would be nice if these people would give. But none of us are entitled to anyone's money, anyone's time, anyone's home. We are not entitled to that. So that's a hard truth, because in Liberia, we almost feel like people who have more than us should give. And I have fallen victim to that, where I think that I have had a sense of entitlement, and I'll tell you how. And it's easy to do that when you think someone has more. In Liberia, it has been extremely difficult, or was difficult, for me to find employment that was that I would consider beneficial to me. So it was hard, and so I was friends and rubbed shoulders with a lot of people who were in positions to help me. And sometimes I would have that sense of entitlement of, why aren't they helping me? Why can't they give me this job? I'm smart enough, I can do it. It's not like they're giving a job to someone who would make them shame. So the sense of entitlement is a slippery slope, where even, like I said, I fell victim to it. It didn't make me angry. It didn't make me treat anyone differently. But in the back of my mind, I wondered, why aren't you helping me? Why can't you do more for me? So yes, sense of entitlement isn't just for someone who is like living in poverty and is begging. We also sometimes have a sense of entitlement for people who are in certain positions that we know could help, but they don't have to. I had to resolve myself to know that nobody has to help me. And if they do, that's great. I'll be forever grateful. But if they don't, that's life. Nobody is what is the word I'm looking for? It's not compulsory that I'm helped. So sense of entitlement, yes, it's a slippery slope. We all go down that. We think we don't, but if you think about it, how many times have you been disappointed in someone that you know could have done something for you and they chose not to? So it's a slippery slope. Yes. Stop having a sense of entitlement in 2025. You are not entitled to anyone's money, time, home, car, nothing. This one hit home. This person, and I think she's a woman. She has a YouTube channel. She says, stop watching our YouTube videos and not liking or subscribing. Basically, stop watching the videos and not supporting us. It does take a long time to make a YouTube video. It does take a long time to edit, but I know that you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. I do appreciate it when you do, but it does make you wonder where the support is when you take all this time. I was reviewing Young, Famous, and African, and I vowed to continue to the end, but I'm not getting the views that I like. And so is it worth it? I enjoy the show, but is it worth continuing to review it if no one's going to watch it? So yeah, some videos get more likes than others. Some people some videos get more comments. There's no rhyme or reason. So then another person commented on this woman's post and said, well, Liberian people need to stop. Y'all just go on social media and stop cussing and this and this. So how you expect us to support y'all? Well, and that is true. I've seen some things on Facebook or Instagram where I'm like, I wouldn't support that. And it's actually embarrassing. So for those of us that put out content that we are proud of, we would hope that you would subscribe and like. I do have to say though, it's always strangers or people that I've never met that give me the most support. So if you're expecting your family or your friends, close friends to support you, you'll find out that they have watched your video because they'll bring up something like, oh, so I saw y'all have put this the parapet on the house. And it's like, you only saw that in my YouTube video. So you watch, but you'll never mention that you watch. So that is kind of weird. Like, that you watch and you almost hide that you watch, but you want to bring up what you watch without saying explicitly that you watched the video. So if you can support a YouTuber, it would be nice. I do know a YouTuber who was starting out, and she had about 5 or 6 siblings. And when she would put her videos out, and for 2 or 3 days, it would have like 1 or 2 views. So I'm like, not even one of your siblings, all of your siblings can't even watch your video set. So yeah, support your fellow YouTuber if you know a Liberian YouTuber. This person said, for 2025, stop posting just about anything. The stuff that we as Liberians post, there was a video of a woman fighting her husband, recording it, accusing her husband putting something in the food. There's videos of girls fighting, Liberian girls fighting. There's videos of people cussing each other out over this and that. Stop. Everything, it's bad enough that these things are happening, but everything is not for social media. And I do thank God that when I was in my 20s, and social media was not like this, because how embarrassing. Some of the things that we did, some of the arguments that we got into, I'm so grateful that social media was not in existence at that point, because I too would have been a victim of embarrassing myself and my whole generation for years to come. Because once it's there, you can't take it down. So that's the drawback. Social media is good. It's nice. It's a nice medium for seeing the world and all of that. But once you embarrass yourself, it's there for life. So I'm glad that it wasn't there. And when I was in my 20s, at the height of my embarrassing moments. So my advice, stop posting just about everything. Everything don't deserve to be on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. Okay, so we did have a little social media, and we had MySpace. But MySpace was not that embarrassing, man. I did have my MySpace picture, hilarious. I had one picture where I was standing and I had my brother-in-law do like a waterfall coming behind me because he's in IT. How embarrassing. And I said all the best jewels come from Africa or something like that. Like, I invested a lot of time in that. Another person put, stop begging at the airport. So when you first come to Liberia, from the time you come to the airport, this was like in 2020, first time coming in a while, get there. And I was like, can you show me, it was during COVID. So they had people walking you because you had to do the COVID testing in the airport. It was like crazy. The good thing is if you travel with a child, you were put in the front. But anyway, I needed to use the restroom. I was like, could you show me where the restroom is? He was like, I'll show you, Mom. And I was like, oh, he's so helpful. He was like, it's over there. Then he's walking me to the bathroom. I'm like, you don't need to really walk me. You can just show me. So he showed me, but he was walking me. He's like, Mom, vaya soñeo. And I'm so, at that point, I'm green. Because, you know, I hadn't been in Liberia since 2016. So this is 2020. And all the times that I've come before, 2014, 2016, I just visited for 2 weeks. So I haven't been in Liberia. I'm not proper Liberian. So he was like walking me. I was like, okay, I thank you. So he's walking me. I'm still like American. He was like, Mom, are your son here? I said, are your son here? Okay, thank you. He's like, then I was like, oh, he begging me. I said, to show me. So I got indignant. I said, so you're showing me the bathroom and you want me to give you money? He was like, oh, man, I just saying that your son here. And so I went to the restroom. So I do know that when my cousin and his wife came to Liberia, he almost felt like he was obligated. You're scaring off potential tourists, and his wife is not Liberian. His wife is American. You're scaring people off. You're making them think the bribery starts from the airport. You're going to scare off potential tourists. So yes, stop, and then stop delaying people's time to talk to them and stuff, and just because you wanted to give you list something. So stop that in 2025. I agree. The airport is our first stop our first visual of the country. Make it a pleasant experience with people that come in the country. So this is the last one. This is the Kendra G show. I don't know if you know this show. She has an online platform where people call in and she tries to it's kind of like online dating. They'll call, they'll give her their information. And we got some Liberian people calling from Liberia who just embarrass us. She'll be like, so what is your name? Emmanuel. What do you do, Emmanuel? A student. What do you want? I'm looking for a woman. And when I had children, and I'm 26, but I can go up to 40 years. I want her to be in from the US. How you got, Emmanuel, how you got data? How did you even get data to get on a dating show? So some of it is truly, truly, truly embarrassing. Where do you work, Emmanuel? I don't work as a student. Emmanuel, but what are you doing on this dating show? And what do you mean you want a woman from the US? So it's very obvious that Emmanuel, you're trying to get out of Liberia. So this person said, stop going on the Kendra G show, because a lot of times it is embarrassing, because the Kendra G show is a predominantly American show. And I don't know how these Liberian people are breaking into the show to actually speak to her. It's funny, but yes, it can be kind of embarrassing. If there's anything I missed that you think we should stop doing in 2025, you can put it down in the comment section. Maybe we will do a part 2. All right. This is Joy from She Speaks Too. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. And I will see you later.